As-salaam wa-alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Year 6 of the 17 Verses podcast. I'm your host, Maher Haq. In this podcast, we take a small selection from the Quran every day and recite it to you in plain English, so you can get a small slice of God's Word while you go about your day. By averaging 17 verses per day, we're able to break the Quran down into manageable pieces and finish it in 1 year. If you enjoy the podcast, please help spread the word. Tell your friends and family, subscribe in iTunes or Stitcher or wherever you get your podcasts, and write us a review. Show notes and a text episode can be found at 17verses.com. That's the numbers 17verses.com. Today's selection is from Surah 21, Al-Anbiyã, or the Prophets, verses 76 through 93. These verses discuss the blessings and favors bestowed upon the prophets Noah, David, Solomon, Job, Ishmael, Jonah, and others by God. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Before them, Noah prayed to us. We accepted his prayer and delivered him and his family from the great calamity. We helped him against those who had denied our revelations. Surely they were an evil people, so we drowned them all in the great flood. We also bestowed favors upon David and Solomon, when the two were judging a case regarding the field into which the sheep of certain people had strayed by night, and when we were watching them arrive at judgment. At that time we gave Solomon insight to arrive at the right decision, although we had given wisdom and knowledge to both of them. We caused the mountains and the birds to celebrate our praises with David. It was we who made this happen. We taught him the craft of armor so that it might protect you in your wars, yet are you ever grateful? We made the raging winds subservient to Solomon, pursuing its course by his command to the land which we had blessed, and we have knowledge of everything. And we subjected him to many of the shaitans who dived for him into the sea, and performed other duties besides him. And we were the ones who had control over them for him. Similarly, we blessed Job when he prayed to his Lord, saying, I am badly afflicted with disease, but of all those who show mercy, you are the most merciful. We accepted his prayer and relieved his affliction, and restored not only his family, but also many more with them as a favor from us, so that it may serve as a reminder to our worshippers. Likewise, we blessed Ishmael, Idris, and Zul-kifl, for all of them practiced patience. We admitted them to our mercy, for they were of the righteous people. We blessed Jonah when he departed in anger, thinking we would not take him to task for this. But later he prayed to us from the depths of darkness, saying, There is no God but you, glory be to you. Indeed, I was the one who committed wrong. We accepted his prayer and delivered him from distress. Thus do we deliver the believers. We also blessed Zechariah when he prayed to his Lord, saying, O my Lord, do not let me remain childless, even though you are the best of inheritors. We accepted his prayer and gave him John, curing his wife for him to bear a child. They were ever quick in emulating good deeds and called upon us with hope, fear, and submission. And we blessed Maryam, who guarded her chastity. We breathed into her of our spirit, and we made her and her son a sign for the whole world. Verily, this brotherhood of yours is a single brotherhood, and I am your only Lord, therefore worship me alone. But the people have divided their religion into sects between them. To us they shall all return. Ameen. This concludes today's episode of the 17 Verses podcast. I hope that this selection helps increase your understanding of the Holy Quran just a little bit. If you like the podcast, you can subscribe in iTunes or Stitcher and write us a review. Or you can grab the RSS feed and put it into your own podcast app. The show notes, including a text version of this episode, can be found by going to 17verses.com. That's the numbers 17verses.com. Thank you, and be well.